my point is, that film contains some not recreations of the acting. I would have liked to have known a little bit more about the plays. I would have liked to have seen something on the stage where she would have been acting.
No, I mean, those are not there anymore. I mean,
do those texts exist? I mean, do we know what were the productions which were put up by these?
Yeah. Texts exist.
The tradition.
Girish Babu's text.
Yeah.
But I thought that then those texts are for. I mean, there was a huge argument and debate in those sittings. But there, most of us thought that those were mainly written by Girish Babu. Number one. All those plays, I mean, in which Binodini acted. And now the moment we, ask these actors to do that, there will be a tendency of, sounding like Kanan Devi or, Lalita Power or whoever, from the early cinema. Because that's what they have. I mean, that's the only source they have. And we tried that once or twice. And we thought, no, it's not working, and the other would have been their interpretation of those texts.
Yeah.
How we could have done, but finally we didn't.
Okay.
We could have done that. I don't know, but actually we thought that we'll stick to Amar Kotha. That was my sole purpose of making this film, because I think as a text, Amar Kotha.
Yeah, and approaching it as cinema, we saw a film yesterday that was what was actually dedicated to my guru. It said Mani Kaul. I was wondering if you had Mani Kaul in mind in this film at all. And there's also two other.
Yeah, I like his films.
Yeah, you like his films. I spotted two homages in this film.
I have much more influences, many more influences. But yeah, I like Mani Kaul's films. Yeah.
And there are two others.
And perhaps it's there also. I mean, I don't know, but it's not very conscious.
There are two other directors that I thought you might have been paying homage to. There is a shot that is very similar to a shot in Pather Panchali. And also there's a shot from Guru that seemed to be influenced by Guru Dutt.
Guru Dutt?
Yeah, a scene when she opens.
Okay, if you felt, then it's fine. That's good. I mean, whatever.
Yeah.
I don't.
The great thing is when she looks around a corner. That's a very famous still from Pather Panchali.
So I wanted to ask you a bit about the visual style of the film, because see, the compositions or the lensing or the way the depth of field has been used, or the way the characters have been lit up, it's not very classical in the sense the certain rules are not followed. So, I mean, in some places it looks a bit patchy. I'm sorry. It looks a bit patchy in places.
Actually, we use a lot of hazak light ke ki bole that thermo hazak light ke ki bole hazak Petromax. Yeah. We use a lot of Petromaxes and theatre lights, and perhaps that is the reason, and that that was a very conscious thing. Not only that, color dice in theatre, like light also changes in between the dialogues, and those all theatrical things were used. Because those footlights is a part of the theatre, so a lot of footlight. So that's why the face and all what you're saying that it's unconventional. Yeah, that was very, thought out. But then on the set, what we did, we don't know. Kuch bhi ho gaya, magic.
So, but then wouldn't the cinematographer have to unlearn a lot of cinematic lighting that they do, if you're actually consciously using theatre lighting?
That my cinematographer would have answered better, but anyway. Pardon? Yeah. I think that's one of the reasons. Because I don't know. We were also, going through the trial and error method because we never shot in theater lights. I mean, very less, maybe some theater performance, maybe, but not this kind of thing. So Indra was doing this, I was looking, and then both of us was, and then at one point we thought that it's becoming very, I can tell you that it's becoming very difficult. So we thought to include the light within the shot. And that perhaps created a lot of interesting moments. I mean, because as is a theater, so we thought that in theater also you see lights are seen. So we thought, let's include the light. So, we kept one light here, and asked the character to just, and then we changed it a bit. And this was all like compositions, yeah. It was also, again, a lot of old paintings and all those references. In few times, like character sits like this, then she breaks it, again she forms the composition. So those are also very well thought out, like at times. And color, this use of red, that's there in Binodini's book. You must have seen in the film also that she sees memory just through a color. For her, memory is red. So that is the reason this huge use of red is there throughout the film, predominantly.
I'm just curious, is this text, Amar Katha, has it been translated into other
It's
languages?
translated by Rimli Bhattacharya.
Oh, okay, okay. So it's available in English?
English also. Right now it's out of print, but if you want to read, you can.
Oh, okay, okay.
I can